Hey, welcome to Geek News. We're about to do a bunch of reaction videos, so be ready for your Facebook page to explode with content from us. The first thing we are going to touch on is the new Ash trailer. So I was laying in bed. I knew the panel was going on Saturday night. I kept refreshing, like waiting for them to drop it. Finally, we got it. The show premieres October 31st. I mean, that's not much of a surprise. And we got the trailer that I think fans have wanted for the last 20 some years because it gives you, like, I was watching a bunch of interviews with Bruce Campbell. He's like, well, there's some things you have to have: lots of blood, lots of one liners, the boomstick, the chainsaw, and we have it all. And the blood, holy hell. And they say it's not CG blood, like there's real blood. Campbell said there's a few times that gallons of blood poured into his mouth and they had to cut so he could go spit it out and redo the scene because there's so much blood flowing on set. But yeah, I'm new to the Evil Dead thing. I jumped on the bandwagon last year and I've been a fan ever since. And I didn't think anything could top this trailer when I watched it. I watched it and was just overwhelmed. The comedy is so funny. The horror is, it's not so represented in this trailer, but it's enough to let it. It reminds me of Evil Dead 2 with a little bit more of Army of Darkness. So like Evil Dead 2 was the combination of 1 and 3. This looks like it's more slanted towards Army of Darkness, but it's still got the gore. Philip, what are your thoughts as the guy who you primarily are a fan of Army of Darkness?
Yeah, so I like the Evil Dead movies. I mean, I loved Army of Darkness just because it was so perfect. And I think what they're doing is they're taking the Army of Darkness, but they're pulling in Evil Dead in this because there's a lot of gore. There's some great moments in that trailer, like when the comedy is awesome. Like when he tells the guy, "You got to kill here. Your weapon is a broken bottle." He's like, "But it took you 50 times to stab." That's all right. I'll sharpen it for you. I mean, it was just the wit. Oh, I'm actually excited for it. That actually looks awesome. It's what I think we didn't think we could ever get.
Oh, the end when he tells the lady, he's like, "You remind me of me when I was your age. Deadites ruined your life, and you're hot as hell." At that line, like I've watched this trailer probably 7 or 8 times since it debuted, and every time that line makes me laugh. And the whole, joke about them being Jewish at the end. He's like,
Oh yeah,
the 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 jokes about his age are funny too. Like he puts his teeth in before he grabs his thing, and he's using the tummy tucker in the opening scene of it, and he's like, "I'm still hot" or something like that. Yeah,
yep.
only Bruce Campbell can pull this character off, and it looks like they've done it. And from all the interviews, he's planning on doing this for many, many years. He said he'd play Ash in a wheelchair. He's so excited to be back into this role, and is ready to embrace it. He said, the thing that kept us going was fans wouldn't shut up. And so the fans are going to have more Ash than they've ever known what to do with. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting to all of us.
Yeah, and the show and the trailer, if you haven't seen it yet, actually shows how this could be a TV series. That it's chasing him and it's going places. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Sam Raimi said it was going to be it's going to be an episodic show. So, like, each episode will have a beginning, middle, and an end. But there will be a serialized theme throughout every episode. We're getting 10 half-hour episodes a season, and it starts October 31st. And tune into this channel because I'm sure we'll be doing some form of reviews on this show and more news to come up till then. Philip, you got anything to add?
Nope. Check it out if you haven't seen it.
Yep. And if you happen to be watching us live, just wait 5 minutes or not even 5 minutes, 30 seconds. We'll have the next video up. Check us out on iTunes. Just type in Geek News and we're right there. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter. Our Twitter is blowing up, and YouTube. Thanks.